Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to today's video, right? Which is all about getting registered. It seems like a lot of you guys are having some issues, getting registered. So I want to do a quick video just to kind of really walk you through everything, right? It's gonna be tedious, so let's go ahead and get into it, right? So the first thing to do is you gotta come in here, of course, and then just log in. Okay? Once you log in, let's see. Oh, they'll send you a text. You gotta verify that it's you logging in, right? So we got 690805. Okay, now you are logged in. Well, while this loads, you press agree. Then from there, you go to entity registration, existing entity. Now, if you don't have an existing entity, right, you click register new entity and it goes to this process right there. Once you start this, it will, go in here. You got to pick where you're at. But since we have an entity, if we just go back to dashboard, entity registration, existing entity, it would actually take me, when I pick the company, update entity, we will do the first one, purpose of registration and remaining entity registration. Now this one is going to take you back to the main page. So if you would have clicked new registration, it would have brought you here. Okay, so when I click business and organization and the first one, right, next, then come here, you press next. Now this is where everybody gets stuck, right? So you got to put your company name here, and then whatever, then press next. Now if I submit everything like this, right, it's going to be wrong because this does not match this. Matter of fact, this entire thing does not match this right here. So when you apply for your cage code, right, and it says that you filled your TIN validation, the IRS did not match, is because this information does not match this information. I put this in and this is what they had in their database, right? So what I usually do is I actually take a picture of this. And then I go back, right? I press cancel and go back and make sure everything matches, even down to the zip code, the apartment, literally everything, right? But the thing with this is old information right here anyways. So I would press refresh and I bet you it changes. While it's loading, see, it updated, right? So now I have this information and this information, they have to match. If they do not match, then it's not going to go through. So this is everybody's biggest hurdle right here, okay? Now, since my registration is already good, actually, let me just do it just for shits and gigs, right? Excuse my language. So you press cancel, and then you're going to go back. Yeah, start over. Then go back here, entity registration, pick the company. And then you're going to start that one. And then keep going. Do it again. And then now you're going to go through this all over again. It's wrong. And it's going to be wrong because this is all caps and that one is not. I'm not telling you it has to be exactly the same. And make sure you add the LLC in there also, okay? Let's just say it's correct and, move forward. When you go through, now I got to go through all this. Put your information in there. And just keep going next. Your MPIN, you don't need a password, right? That you're going to put there. I'm not going to do that on this. But overall, now you go through the actual application process and apply, okay? And most of the questions in there are going to be no. They're going to ask you a whole lot of questions, just say no. If you don't know what it is, just say no, okay? I'm tired of everybody calling me, asking me questions about this, like just say no, okay? If it doesn't apply to you, say no, okay? So that's pretty much it. The hardest part where people get stuck time and time and time again is right here. So make sure this matches this. when you put your information in, it will let you know, okay, this right here, okay, perfect. Now you go ahead and submit it. But if it does not match, trust me, it ain't gonna go through. It is not gonna go through. Okay, guys, as you can see, everything matches, right? Everything matches. So I can proceed. Now it's gonna go through and pass IRS Match, okay? So definitely do this, okay? Now, that being said, right, after you finish the application process, it's gonna first go to the IRS Match, okay? That's when it matches the information. If that's correct, it then goes to a cage code validation. Now they might email you and say, hey, I need you to respond, let me know your office address or answer these particular questions, right? Make sure you catch that email on time. You're gonna have essentially, 3 days to respond back to that email. So it's very important that that you really pay attention to your email and you submit the right information. Okay, so that's literally it. Okay, now go out there, apply for your kids code, and don't call me. Okay, it's very simple. Just go through it and just have the right information. If you have the wrong information, just put the information as best as your ability. Go to the next page, see what they have, take a picture of it, go back to the main page, and then use your picture. And use the information that they have to put the information in so everything matches. Okay, hope that made sense, and I will see you on the other side.